Right, this is Group 1's project, the Adaptive RAG. So most AI search tools kind of give you the same thing that we're all used to. If you're familiar with RAG, it's just retrieval augmented generation where we're inputting some sort of context and chunking that data in order to produce a more accurate response based on the context that we've fed in. So we wanted to create an application that uses RAG, mostly because it's one of the more popular things that are out right now, and it seems that most AI and ML position jobs are looking for this as a skill. So we wanted to definitely get some experience on it to see what we could come up with. So say you're like some sort of data analyst, you're going through like a list of files here, and you want to kind of generate a more accurate response based on what you've input. Our application allows you to do that. So we've got three main users here. You're going to admin role, which is allowed to see all the files that have been ingested here, whether it's a typical file, JSON, a URL, and then we can see what's been ingested here. A contributor who's allowed to input data. So if I go to Robin's account here, we can see that he's a contributor, and we can see the file that he's input here. Or we can just go to my user account, which is the basic account that allows you to ask questions. It will not allow you to see what has been input as far as the ingested data is concerned. So to build this, we used React and Vite front end just because it was extremely easy to spin up. And for the back end, it's all fast API in Python. And then AWS is obviously uses to host this. So we've got a front end that's hosted on EC2 as well as a back end. And then the LLM itself is uses AWS Bedrock. So if I ask it a question, for example, let's say regarding me, so I've gone ahead and uploaded my resume here, so I can say, who is Sina Mohajiran? You get some context with who I am, and then a list of my or a PDF of my resume. I can also ask specific questions like, who is Arnold? I've pasted a PDF, or I'm sorry, a Wikipedia link here in 995 records. You get some context of who he is. Was he a governor? It's been a little slow here, but we should get a yes. So we got some context here. He was a governor, specifically of California. Great. And so if I maybe sign out here and then go on Robin's account here, he has uploaded something regarding problem set 7. So I can ask, what is problem set 7 about? Get some context here. So we get this quite a bit of, but we basically ask it like to explain problem set 7, what's in there. So it'll give us the correct information, but as always, generate the front end as accurately as you want. You can see it's using the sources here, and then the third source here, where it's actually getting the context, is not generating the front end for it. I can even do it with some audio as well. So if I can say what is in the audio, we'll get this adaptive front end where we can play some audio. And then I can ask what company is an RTX company. So I'll upload a screenshot here. It should give us back, yep, the screenshot. The vision model here gives us back Raytheon and RTX business. And yeah, thank you so much. Goodbye.